Hello. I think we are streaming now. Oh my god, this is so exciting. Okay, so I think I can just go ahead. I'm gonna just increase the size of my screen just a little bit. I think it will help a lot. It will help a lot. I mean, for me, it's gonna be a little bit difficult because I'm not very used to very big like letters. But let's see what happens. So this is the second part of this project, this goal that I wanted to achieve, that was basically integrating timescale and large time models, foundational time series models. By the way, I'm not sure what is more accepted, like large time models or foundational time series models. At the end of the day, I think they transmit the exact same idea. You have a deep learning architecture, and then you train that architecture with a large data set. In this case, specifically for time series. So it's very different for large language models. And I think it would be interesting, like as a field, trying to define the correct language. I don't know. Maybe we can introduce large time models, or we can keep foundational time series models. I'd like more foundational time series models, but I think since large time models like remembers large language models, I think it could have better press, but I don't know. I'm not sure. And basically, that's the goal: how to integrate timescale with large time models. In this case, TimeGPT. And last week, I think we did a pretty good job because we replicated a tutorial from timescale. Let me open it. Basically, this tutorial explains how to set up a timescale database and then how to ingest financial data. In this case, stocks real data, and then it shows how to aggregate those values to have the OHLCB values of each symbol. And basically, yeah, that's the tutorial. And what I did was add the forecast for those symbols. Right. So basically, we are forecasting stock data. We are forecasting stock data, and finally, they show how to connect it to Grafana. And we also achieved that. Let me open the app. I think it was pretty cool. I think I didn't record the Grafana part. It was a little bit tedious, to be honest. But I think it was very easy. Probably here I need to make some changes because obviously this is not correct. It's not showing like the correct thing. For example, this forecast seems not correct, so something is happening there. So probably I will debug it in this session, but let's see. So what is the plan? What is the plan? What is the plan for today? So basically, I want to do the second part of the tutorial because yes, there is a second part, and that part involves ingesting real-time financial data. In the part one, they basically uploaded a data set that you can download by yourself and ingest it to the timescale database. So basically, it's a predefined data set, but in this case, we want to achieve that. We want to ingest real-time financial data, but not just that. We want to forecast that real-time data. Let's see what we can do, because we need to make a lot of decisions, I guess, while developing the rest part of this project. But yeah, let's see what happens. So I think that's the introduction for the project, and I'm thinking how I'm going to start. So here, probably it's good to know like the current functionality. So basically, what you can do right now with this thing, with this repo. I think that would be very interesting. So let me just go to my server in AWS. I think yes. Okay. Okay. Here we have the repo. Oh my god. I think it's too big. I'm gonna try like to reduce the size of the terminal, because I think it's pretty huge. Probably I can disable the Conda environment because we are not using it. So, but I don't know. I think that worked. Oh my god. Yes, that worked. That's nice. We start with the right foot, I guess. Okay. So basically, what you can do is follow these commands. So the first thing you need to do is create a service on timescale. You can follow this documentation. Save your credentials in a PSQL file, and this is important because we can achieve that. We can achieve this. Let me show you. So basically, if we use this command, we can access the timescale database, and we can access the forecast and the data. And I think using this file is very it helps a lot, because with that way you don't need to specify the user and password of the database and the port and the URL. You just need when you are using PSQL, yeah, you can get rid of that and just use this command. So in this case, this option is just to tell, okay, in my file, in my PG service, use the credentials of this section. Like we have like sections in that file, and the first section says service equals to TS and so on, and yeah, that's it. So for example, here you can select the forecast, and then you can query the forecast, and you can plot the forecast, and you can do everything you can do with a Postgres database. So it's pretty cool. So we are saving forecast. That's pretty cool. So let me log out from the database, and then I don't know, maybe I can show you the make file. So the idea is that you can reproduce this whole tutorial plus adding forecasts by TimeGPT in a small amount of lines of code. So basically we are automatizing everything, right? So the first thing you need to do is download the data. As I mentioned before, they store the data in a zip file, as you can see here. and then we need to download it, right? Um, and I'm seeing here that we need to add a very important step in our README, because we need to be precise in our instructions, because that's important, because that matters. So we need to download the data and populate timescale using, but we are missing a command, make download data. Okay, so make download data. So that will download the timescale data. Obviously, I already have my own version, but let's just create it again. Oh my god, let's use all. Okay, that was cool. So after that, we need to populate timescale. I think that was already done, so I'm just going to see what happens. So you need to use the make populate. I get it. No, we are not. I didn't remember. Oh my god, what's happening? So basically, the make file, yeah, we didn't need the download data because populate timescale downloads the data already. I forgot about that. That was pretty cool. It's status, so we need to restore the changes because we were missing instruction. We were correct the whole time. I mean, it happens, and it's fun. It's fun. So what else? What I was doing? Yeah, so we need to populate timescale. In this case, I'm going to run it just to see what happens. Probably it will throw an error because everything was already created, but I'm not sure. Yes, it already exists. Let's do it. So basically, I mean, we can like add an option just to not show the errors, because if it is created, we can add like an option. If it is created, then just populate the data, or remove the entire data and populate it again. I mean, we can do a lot of different things, but in this case, we are just running this process, which takes, I don't know, like, it takes some time. I'm not going to wait, but after that, you can create the materialized view, and then you can create the forecast. And if I remember correctly, this process is very fast. Already exists some. Yeah, the forecast table already exists, and we need to create the forecast. So we are missing. That's the part of the tutorial that we are missing. How to actually create the forecast, because here we are populating the table, the timescale, the specific table of the database, and then we are creating the materialized view, which, by the way, I think this is important. We are taking the table with the raw prices of the raw stock data, and then we are creating by day the OHLCV values. So we need to aggregate the raw data into those values, and that's why we create a materialized view. I think that's important to explain. And then we create the forecast table. So basically, we are adding a new table to the Postgres database that is hosted by Timescale. And what we are missing is actually creating the forecast because that was the whole point. So we need to change that. We need to run our forecasts. Python, I think. Oh my god. So how do I run this? So it was, I think this should work. Why not? That's cool. So we need to add the forecasting horizon. So I can add 12 because I want to predict 12 steps ahead. Oh my god, it works. Yes, it works, and it's pretty fast, and yeah, I think it's fast because here we are forecasting 100 symbols, 100 stocks. But not just that. If you remember, we are storing the OHLC values. So in fact, we can like do the calculation together. Let me just remember what is the name of the materialized view. One day candle. Okay. So we can log into to Postgres to timescale, and then we can see. Okay, give me one day candle. One day candle limit 10. Oh my god. So we have this, right? Oh my god. So we are forecasting for each symbol open, high, low, and close. So basically, we are forecasting not just 100 but 400 time series. So, and it was very fast. I mean, I don't know. I got excited, but I think it's pretty interesting, at least for me. So select all from forecasts. So let's see that this is actually correct. So we have symbol and price data, and we have forecast for those combinations, right? So just let's count. From, I think we can do this. Select, what was the name? It was symbol and price type, I guess. Price type from forecast group by symbol and price type, and we are counting that as full. We have 204. We have 204, and let me check what's happening. Okay, so let's copy this line. Oh, obviously it's group. Okay, it looks good. And then we are counting. So we have 204. So maybe we have less symbols. So let's see. I think here we can use this distinct symbol from forecasts. Yeah, we have like we have yeah, 51. And so why I thought that we had 100. What is happening here? So maybe we can check. Oh my god. Obviously, I need to add the symbol. That's pretty important. From 1 day candle. Okay, we have 51. So, why I thought there were 100 symbols. That's pretty interesting. Something in the... Okay, so let me... I don't know why, but apparently we have only 51. We have 51 symbols. Oh my god. I mean, those are a lot of symbols. I mean, I think it's amazing. So basically, we are forecasting, as you can see here. No, we are forecasting. Where's my query? Here it is. We are forecasting 204 time series in just like, I don't know, 3 seconds, something like that. 4 seconds, like 1, 2, 3. No, I think it's going to be 4, 5, 6 seconds. I mean, I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. And because we are storing them also in a timescale database. And okay, so that's what we achieved so far. So the idea for today is to complete the second part of the tutorial by adding real-time financial WebSocket, as you can read here, data. So that's the main goal for this chapter of myself streaming on Twitch. Oh my god, this is so exciting. Let's get into it. Okay. Okay. So basically what we need to do. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, we have a timescale service. We already have one. Okay, so we need to connect to the WebSocket server. That's interesting. Okay, we are not using virtual length, but we are using UV. By the way, UV, I'm very happy with UV. I mean, I want to be an expert on UV because I think I'm missing a lot of good features, and I'm gonna take a moment. My moment of gratitude. It's going to be to UV because I think it's an amazing project. It's incredible. It's very well written. The documentation, I think it's very clear, and it's written in Rust. I want to learn Rust, by the way. Maybe I can teach how I learned Rust. I think that's a good idea. The thing is that basically I love UV, no, and I want to keep using it for the rest of my life, no. Basically, why not, right? So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm just seeing if I can see a feature that I'm interested in trying out. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Okay, that was my moment of gratitude. Okay, so let's back to here. Let's get back here. So we need to install the Python wrapper library with WebSocket support. That's interesting. Okay, so let's do that. So basically we are keeping track of our requirements in the requirements.txt file, and let's add the new libraries. Usually I don't think if the libraries are alphabetically sorted, because we have a sorter in as a pre-commit action. So basically, if we add the requirements file and the dependencies are not already sorted, it will throw an error. So feed add real-time data extra dependencies. So basically, fixed requirements. Yeah, I think they were already sorted. That's pretty cool. So we need PsychoPG2. We already have PsychoPG2. In fact, we are not using PsychoPG2 because we learned last session how to use SQL Alchemy. And I think for this use case, because I'm trying not to be an opinionated person, for this use case, I think SQL Alchemy works. So, yeah. So we are using, we already solved that problem, how to connect ourselves to timescale database. I don't know. Then we need to create a WebSocket connection. That's interesting. That's pretty interesting. So apparently I think I need to create an account and everything to 12 data. That's interesting. Yes, because I need an API key. So, okay, I understand. You receive a response. Okay. So I need to try this code, but for to do that, I need to create, or per se, I need an API key. Okay. $12 data. Oh my god. Okay, I think I'm going to do this process by myself, in the sense that I'm not going to share my screen, because I think I need to log in and so on. But I will, I don't know, say something while I'm doing it, because hashtag content, we need to create content. Okay, so basically here, nice. So, okay, so 12 data, oh my god. Financial data that drives your success, I love it. Start now. Okay. They have an API. Okay. Time series. They have a method called time series. I'm already loving it. Oh my god, this is pretty cool. I mean, because seeing a method called time series, I don't know, it's not pretty common, so I got excited about it. Okay, so I need to create an account, obviously, sign in. I'm gonna do this pretty fast. I think I can do it. Okay. Okay, that was easy. Okay, so I need an API key. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh my god. I already have my API key. It's incredible when things work. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna add my API key to our .env file, because we are using .env, because we are following best practices. We're following best practices. Yeah. Okay. What was the name of the API? It was your API key. Okay, so I can name it as 12 data. I love it. 12. Oh my god. 12. Okay. Okay, 12 data API key. Okay, and let's paste this. Okay. Love it. Okay, let's copy this, because we are going to add this new environment variable to our environment file example. Oh my god, this is so exciting because we need to keep track of our changes. So let me show my screen. Oh my god. So let me open our example environment. Okay, so let's paste our new environment variable because that's the variable I've had it before. So let's add that example. And I commit a lot. I'm so sorry about this, but I commit a lot. I don't know. You can have your opinions. It helps me. just to have this feeling that I'm making progress, right? Like, or no, an ambulance, or what is it? Like I'm making some progress. Like I'm doing something, and it helps me. Like, I don't know. I think it's a good practice, no? Okay. Add new environment. Add 12 data. Environment variable. Now today we are naming the commits correctly, and okay, that's pretty cool. I'm happy. I'm having fun. So what we need to do, we want to reproduce this example because everything starts at reproduction when we are following tutorials. So I'm thinking. So basically what we can do. Let's open our, by the way, this decision, I think I'm not going to repeat this decision in any project. Like basically this idea of having like this main file to have everything. I don't know. I mean, it's interesting because you can do that trick of I don't know if it's a trick or that, but Python and CRC, it's pretty cool. So basically, for example, if we got creative, we can, instead of call it CRC, we can call it forecast. That would be amazing, like Python forecast. And you can use your horizon, and in this case it's 12. So that's pretty cool. But I don't know. I mean, yeah, you can have like the basic functionality here, and then you can split your functions in other files if the project grows. I don't know if I'm happy or very happy with this particular decision. That I don't know, but I think it was good to test, at least because I was very excited to test that option. So let's, and I don't want to change the name of CRC because we need to change the pipe project file. Oh my god. But I think I can do it like faster, I guess, with Vim. Yes, I can replace CRC by forecast, but okay, let's do that. So we're going to rename source by a forecast. So let's do that. I love it. So this should work. Oh my god. I think it's going to be easier than I thought. Okay. Oh my god. Git. Okay, let's do this in the same commit. So we are going to just replace source by forecast, and we are going to ask each time, because I'm very nervous about this. For example, that was an unexpected Yes, that was unexpected. So let me prevent that and run this again. Why not? And we don't want to keep this. We want to keep this. We want to change this. We want to change this. This as well. So basically we can do that and then use UP just to see that everything works correctly. And okay, that's interesting. I needed to do that. And then we can use what we dreamed of. Oh my god, this is going to work. Oh my god, I love it. Because it says Python forecast, and then it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. So then, tip, we have a tip. And then we need to finalize with create forecast. Oh, forecast. That's pretty cool. And then we can, oh my god, I think this line is beautiful. I don't know, forecast, horizon, and we put your horizon. Oh my god. And we can have it, and then we can add this file. We can save it first. That's pretty important. We can add this file, and then we can commit. Like, and we have added also the PyProject file. We have added that. Let me check. Its status. Okay, we renamed that. It's modified to PyProject file. So let's add it. Git add. Okay, so status. Okay, so we have those files. I think we need to change also our GitHub actions. That's pretty important because we are testing everything. We are testing everything, and no, I think we don't need that. Let me check. Where do we have like so? No, I think we don't need that. In fact, we can just run our tests. Oh my god. Yes, we needed to change something, and that was tests. Oh my god. What happens if I use forecast instead of src main? I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. I think it's going to work. No, it didn't work. That's pretty sad. Because it is not in the init file, I guess. Yeah, it's not in the init. But no, I don't want to make more changes here. So I'm going to just change this one because I was thinking that maybe I can move some things from main to init and start creating more modules, but I want to keep this simple. I mean, I don't want to make a lot of changes. Git add this, and then we can commit. We can finally commit. Oh my god. And this was core, I guess. Yes, this was core. Rename source tier to forecast. Oh my god, forecast tie. That was my mistake. That was my fault. Git push. So we are pushing, and let's see if we can, if our tests pass. Let's see. That's always a good practice. So what we need to do, so basically we did this because we wanted to use this line, which I think is pretty cool, pretty cool. And let's get back to this example, this tutorial. So we need to reproduce, or we want to reproduce this. I mean, so we have a test here, but So it's a WebSocket, okay. Diff on event. I mean, it's not correctly formatted, I guess. We could try to open a pull request in their documentation, but I think it is not hosted in GitHub. Okay, so let's just try this. So I'm gonna create 12 I'm not sure about the name, but I mean, we can call it like WebSocket, but I don't know. I mean, we have a module named WebSocket. I'm not sure, but WebSocket 12 data. 12 data. So there. Always naming things is one of the hardest problems. It's very difficult. Okay, so let's format this because it was wrong formatted. Okay, so this print goes here, and then okay, I think there is a bug here, and the bug is that we need to this. No, I don't think so. Well, true. Div unpend. Okay, print append. Okay, to the client. Unpend. Okay, well, true. Okay. Got it. So what we need to do here. From totem, we need to load our totem environment so we can access our environment variables. And as you remember, we stored the 12 data API key in our environment file. So now we need to access it. But before doing that, I'm going just to do a little bit of cleaning here because it's important. So let me also add OS. Okay, and then so get env, yes, 12 data API key. Okay, no, this is too dangerous, so let's not do that. Okay. 12 data API key. We're ready to test it. I mean, probably, I don't know if like they are sending data right now because I mean the markets or some of the markets are closed. So I don't know if this will work. Message received 0. Oh my god. I'm not liking it. So okay. So because I mean we are not sending this, right? I guess. When you have established how the heartbeat, but I'm not sure about the indentation here because message history. Okay, so while true. Okay, when you have okay. Connects in some way or something like that. Should we wait or what's happening here? Let's open 12 data. I think, I mean, the markets are closed, right? So probably we're not getting anything. Probably we are not getting everything. Let's see the WebSocket. So this is the WebSocket that we are using. So on event print, okay, okay. Let me try with another API key, just because I'm curious about how this works. Okay, so we can get a connection without setting up like a correct API key. Okay, I have my opinions. I'm not gonna say them, but I have my opinions. So, okay, I think I need to verify that our API key is correct. So give me a second. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. Oh my god, what's the translation to no estoy soportando? I mean in Mexico, or no, I mean not in Mexico, like in Mexico, yeah, I could say. Like queer fox, we have like this saying of no estoy soportando. And it means like I'm not getting enough support, something like that. Or sometimes we say I'm not supporting, like the literal translation, I could say. I don't know. So we had an error, a very interesting error. I mean, it's not interesting, but it's a bug. It's a bug. Oh my god, let's see if this works. Okay, message. Oh my god, we are receiving messages. Oh my god, I cannot believe this. This is working. Oh my god. 3 new messages, but I want to see them. Oh my god, what's happening? Did you see that? It was incredible. I'm going to remove this because I simply don't get it. So I'm going to remove this part. If you are okay with that. And I'm just going to... Oh my god. Come stuck, okay. Okay. This is pretty cool. I think this is pretty cool. I mean, the only thing that is not cool... No, I think it's cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh my god. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. So I think it should throw an error. I don't know why. Can I open like a like a issue? I'm going to open an issue. Okay, let's open an issue here. Okay, so this is the SDK. We are using the SDK. We are using the SDK, right? Yes, we are using the SDK. Perfect. Oh my god, they have Panda support. Let's have a moment to review 12 data, SDK, Python. Oh my god, this is so amazing. Technical indicators, symbol, okay. Start data, time series, construct necessary time series. Oh my god. But, okay, as pandas. But, okay. For example, what happens? Let's play a little bit before like doing before opening the before opening the issue. Okay, they have fundamentals. Okay, so basically this is not like a WebSocket because if you use time series, yeah, you get like the interval and so on. I mean, as an static data, in the sense that you are not receiving the data, you are not creating a WebSocket, you are just reading the data like on demand. I find very interesting like this. These GIFs. I want to automate them in some way, but I want to try it. I want to try it for 12 data. API key from API key import my API key. Okay. On event. Okay, we have that connected. Okay. I don't want it to sleep. I just want it to be connected. Okay. So what we need to do, I think, it's to define this clause name equals to main. We need to do this. Why not? Okay, it didn't work because what I'm missing is this line. Where is it? The keep alive one. You remember that? You don't remember that? Does anybody remember that? Okay. So. Okay. Where is the code? Hehehehe. Connect and keep alive. Oh my god. Let's keep it. I want to test something because I really want to learn. So, what's happening? Well, let's see if this works. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to open a new issue to request for here is the correct like oh my god. Thank you very much because it was the wrong format. I guess. Okay, so no, what am I doing? Like, okay, subscribe and then we need WebSocket. Okay, perfect. Okay, just wait. In retrospective, like it was a little bit obvious this, right? Because we had this one, so this way was like okay, let's do this. I don't know what's happening. It sometimes happens. Okay, so here we are receiving real-time data. Oh my god, I'm very excited. I think that message received, heartbeat. Okay, perfect. So let's open the issue because I think it's a very important issue. I'm very opinionated. in certain things. Get a some mentions. Okay. Ears spawning. Okay. That sounds good. Issue. New issue. Bug report. Okay, I think it's more like a feature request. When feature request and validation for API key. When I tried my API key, I had when I tried my API key, accidentally passed a non-value because it was the API key. The environment variable was it was wrong, so the getenv method of that OS library was returning none. So basically, we were passing none to the API key, and it didn't throw an error. Or alert. Or alert. Describe alternatives you considered. I fixed the issue. No, thank you. So, additional context, we are just going to put a blue heart because that's cool. Show an error alert. Okay, perfect. Submit new issue. So we've submitted a new issue to 12 Data Python. We are contributing to the community. Oh my god. That's pretty cool. Okay. I'm liking working with 12 Data. I think it's cool. It's interesting. Yeah. So we are. Oh my god. This is showing live results. That's cool. So what do we need to do next? Okay, we have this. So basically, we are making a very good progress. The real-time data set to ingest the data. Okay, so that's interesting. Typically, okay, create a hyper table. We are creating a hyper table. Stocks real time. Okay, that's interesting. That's pretty cool about like time scale. I think if they partition by time column and then create an index, that's pretty cool. Yes. Okay. Patching in memory. Oh my god. WebSocket pipeline. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. So I mean, we just need to copy this. I think that's gonna be very easy. But yes. Okay, it looks pretty cool. So I'm gonna take a pause of let's say 8 minutes. because I like the 8 number. And I'm going to keep this WebSocket active. So see you in a moment. Oh my god. Okay. Hello. So we are back. So what we have done so far. So we have our WebSocket. Okay, it works. So right now, what we want to achieve is to reproduce this code, the WebSocket pipeline, because we need to ingest the data into timescale. That's very cool. So I have a lot of interesting ideas because what I was thinking is that one possible route would be yes to use timescale, but in reality we can skip that part, in the sense that we are receiving real-time data, so we can forecast that real-time data. Obviously we need to store that data somewhere. We could save it as CSV, but in this case, yeah, I think we can follow the tutorial, because if we create the database, then we can save the forecast on that database, right? So yes, let's do it. Oh my god, this is so exciting. Okay, so I'm going to WebSocket 12 data. I think I'm going to reuse the same. I'm gonna use the same file. Okay, and let's remove everything else. So we have that. No, I need to make some changes. Oh my god, I don't believe it. Okay, 12 data, psychopg, insert values. If the connection is not known, okay, that seems cool. DB columns on event, okay. The start. Okay. So I think, okay, on start receives. This should be like method. Wait, I think it's the problem again of them. I don't remember how to call it, but I think that's the problem we are experiencing here. So we need a connection to start where we have the connection here, right? So I'm guessing WebSocket. No, okay, this is outside, because here we are calling that, and con is not defined. Okay, it receives a connection. Okay, I got it. So everything is outside. I've been outside. Okay. That's cool. So we have the connections. I'm going to remove Microsoft and Apple because I think we will not have them. I'm gonna test just with Bitcoin because it's a test, right? So I want to test. Let's test with Bitcoin. And this is an opinionated decision, but I'm going to remove the I mean, ideally we should keep the documentation, but I don't like this way of doing it. I prefer, I think it's Google's, but I mean, we can keep it while we are testing, and then we can make it beautiful if we want to do that. But right now we want it to work, right? That's the main purpose. That's the goal. So we need to add our credentials. That's very important. So let's use this library that we used before, which is called python.env. Oh my god. Load.env. So let's load our .env. And here, let me see. Obviously, we want to use main clause here. Oh my god, it always happens. It always happens. Okay, we have the connection, we skip connection, we move the connection, and then we have access to our environment variables. But I'm going to do a very... Okay, we are opening the example. Perfect. We do it great. So database, it's timescale DB name. Okay. Then for host, oh my god. For host, we have timescale host, and we did a mistake because here we need to add the getenv. Oh my god. Get env. Okay, so the host getenv. We need to import that. Thank you, linter user. What's our username? Perfect. That's amazing. That's a good thing about LLMs. Timescale password. The run, and also the bad thing about LLMs. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so we just need to import this library called OS. Oh my god. And we are ready to test it. We are ready. Let's do it. Python. Okay, I'm going to do this all the way. Forecast, WebSocket. Oh my god. Content. Okay. Why now you are telling me that? What's happening? I mean, it's related to your API key. So it needs to be like a none. I'm going just to test that because I want to be sure that I know it says that it's wrong. I don't know. Okay. So we were not logging the error, so we weren't seeing it. Okay. I'm going to close that issue that I opened before. Oh my god. I'm just going to add this because and we are not making the same mistake again. So let's do this. Okay, it seems promising. In the meantime, I'm going to close that pull request. Where is it? I'm going to close it. False alarm. It works correct as expected. I mean, we can use we can explain a little bit more. Okay, current batch size 1, 2, 3, 4. It's working. but how can we see if it, let me close the issue first, and we can explain that there was a process masking the error equal expected, close with comment, and everything is solved. Oh my god. So where were we were saving the data? Okay, that's pretty interesting. Let's see if we can see our real-time data. So let's activate the environment and let's log into our database and let's explore our table. Select all from, what was the name? Stocks real time. Okay, and let's limit this. Oh my god, it's working. Or no, I think we need to, I mean, we have data, but to be sure that we are adding data, what we need to check. Okay, so we have time, symbol, price, and day volume. So select, we have like a last. I think we can reuse the query and we can order by time. Order by time, and we can say to use decent. No, we want to use ascent, not decent, right? Okay, so we have data till September 20th. So basically we are not. So why we are not saving any data? And the question, my dear friends, is why? That's the question. Why we are not saving the data to our Postgres table. So I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. So on event, the volume, we have these three columns, right? As you remember. But I mean, I think I'm gonna remove the data. Okay. So what is happening in my mind here is that right now we have the stocks real-time data, which is this, and we populated that data with historical values. So in this case, we are trying to achieve a different goal. We are trying to ingest real-time data in a table and then use that real-time data, like in real time, to make forecasts. So it's a different process, so it's different data. And if we start like adding real data to all data uploaded before, we will have errors. So I think it's a bad idea to continue using this stocks real-time table. We need to create one, or we need to remove that, or remove this, or document what's happening somewhere, right? So what we are going to do, let me check the README really quick to see what we can do. So basically we have project, we have popular timescale, and so on. And at the end of the day, this is like the first part of the tutorial, right? So the first thing I'm going to do, just to document like everything and to be very transparent, we can document like this forecast. I don't know, maybe, so the finance tutorial part 1, and and we can say like loading financial loading data on demand, loading and forecasting data on demand, right? Because and I think we can keep this part of the tutorial, because someone could build something with this part, because this part creates everything on demand. So for example, I'm thinking in an application that receives a CSV file, and each time it receives that CSV file, the the data is uploaded or ingested into timescale, and then it is forecasted. So I don't know, maybe someone could do that kind of app. So they need like this first part, right? I think it has value because it provides an example on how to do it on demand, which is a different problem. But let's add a second part, and let's call it when you create a timescale service such as I mean, the tip, what I'm thinking is that the tip needs to be okay. I'm going to move this to 22, no, here. I think the tip belongs here. Perfect. And the finance tutorial part 2, it's about loading and forecasting real-time data. And we have structure, and that's pretty cool. So